Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And hello to you from the Kraichgau region. We're at this beautifully appointed venue, the Pre-Zero Arena in Sinsheim. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. A look at the opposition starting lineup today. Federico Valverde plays with Rodrigo Bentancur in the centre of midfield. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. Arambari. Bentancur with it. Dalot. Could cross it in here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Francisco Conceição. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. A strong hand on the ball. Valverde. And Nandes. Araujo. Federico Valverde. And return to Valverde. Valverde. Must score! Determined defending. So the corner played into the box. Oh, so near, off the post. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, what a start to the game that would have been. They certainly can't come closer than that.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Ronaldo! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Federico Valverde. Perfect tackle. Decisive pass. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Núñez. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Neto. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Crucial piece of defending. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
It's a short one. The corner kicks keep on coming. Played over. Araujo. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Neto. Ferreira. Pedro Neto. And return to Ronaldo. An alert piece of defending. Arambari. Nunez. Just the challenge that was required. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferreira. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. A poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Can he play it in? Real chance. What a save. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Nunez. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And Bernardo Silva has it. He'll take this on. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again.
Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
And short it is. Vitor Ferreira has a go. Determined defending. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Bentancur. Teammates available. Mauro Arambari. Determined defending. Well, they need to get tighter. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Nunez. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Vecino. Mauro Arambari. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Valverde. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
Minch. Corsair. Bruno Fernandes has it. And cutting it out. Francisco Conceição. Ronaldo. On to Silva. Wilting under the pressure. Oh, a superb save. Well, they fancy a short one. Bernardo Silva. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Ronaldo. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Jimenez. Now Matias Oliveira. They've lost it. This looks promising. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Nicely cut out. Nunez. Losing possession a bit easily. It's a promising move from Portugal. And Bernardo Silva has it. Opportunity! And a fine stop. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Marvellous anticipation. Valverde. Bentancur. Arambari. Nicely timed tackle. Federico Valverde. Now Portugal with the ball again. Will he play it in? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Mauro Arambari. That's really good and effective physical play. Valverde. Now with Silva. Neto. Portugal looking dangerous. Inacio. Very quick thinking there. Darwin Nunez. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he read it well, intercepting it. Nunez. It's with Bentancur. On to Silva. Neto. Well, this could really help the cause. Just the challenge that was required. And just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. And taken short. Bruno Fernandes. A powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Valverde. Now with Arambari. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Bernardo Silva. Neto. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? They could pick out a teammate. Well, maybe scope for Portugal to add to their lead with this set piece. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Ferreira. And he read it well. Valverde. And he has options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Mauro Arambari. Dalot. And players waiting in the centre. Pulls it back. Well, there it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Pre-Zero Arena. Well, it was a magical first-half performance from Cristiano Ronaldo. No doubt about that, Stuart.
Well, it's been a really good display from him so far, Derek. He scored the leading goal. He's been energetic, and his movement has caused lots of problems to this back line. Can he keep it going in the second half, though?
Underway once more. It's advantage Portugal after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. In position here to protect the ball. Silva. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Bernardo Silva. Now with Ronaldo. Portugal have control of the ball again here. Fernandes. Is it going to be? Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Bentancur. Oliveira. Went in strongly to win the ball. Promising looking ball. Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Who can he pick out? Well, not away properly. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Up behind for another corner. The corner played into the box. And a confident clearance. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And they have possession again. Silva. Well, he's certainly not alone. Real chance. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Over it comes. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. And a textbook interception. Vitor Ferreira. Nunez. No way through. Vitor Ferreira. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Incisive pass. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Bruno Fernandes has it. Conceição. Vitor Ferreira. Well, the attack looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Vecino. Pretty ordinary challenge. And the flag has gone up, offside. And a substitution in the offing. Vitor Ferreira. Silva. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Vecino. Takes the shot. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Let's see about the delivery. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Bernardo Silva. He's in here. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And over comes the corner. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And dealing with the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. Shot blocked, but still alive. That's really good controlled defending. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Diogo Dalot. Can they create something from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Salazar. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Corsair. Francisco Corsair. Top class defending. Vecino. Now Matias Oliveira. Rodrigo Salazar. Just cutting off the supply. Nuno Mendes. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Possession one. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Now options are plenty. But they took care of the situation defensively. Ferreira. Really determined play to hang on to it. Rodrigo Salazar. In position here to protect the ball. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Diogo Dalot. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. Ronaldo. Corner it is, and an opportunity for Portugal to make it look even better. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And taken short. Fernandes. On to Cancelo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and Ronaldo made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Torreira, keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. Francisco Conceição. Diogo Dalot. He's using his strength to good effect. He's in control of the situation. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Looking for the angle. He got a good palm on it.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Valverde. Lucas Torreira now. Salazar. A chance perhaps. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Diogo Dalot. Conceição. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Really effective shielding under pressure. Has a go. Well, bizarre circumstances, really. The block by his own teammate. Offside, the final decision, Stuart.
Yeah, he's frustrated that his teammate is offside there, but it wouldn't have beaten the keeper anyway. I think he had it covered.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Valverde. And fine goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, great block. Great opportunity. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Going to get on the end of it. Not the most confident clearance. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, had no intention of losing out. Ferreira. He's going to have a go here. Nicely saved. Can someone get on the end of it? And the ball is loose. Torreira. And quite simply wide of the target. 10 minutes left for play. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Ronaldo on the move. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Possession changing hands. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Really fine play to keep possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. Options in the centre. That's useful play. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. João Cancelo. Here's Ronaldo. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Nicely timed tackle. Now can they counter clinically? Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Had no interest in losing possession. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ronaldo lost it. Oh, moving it nicely. Using his strength to shield the ball. Very quick thinking there. Bernardo Silva. Portugal being afforded too much space here. Bernardo Silva. Now with Fernandes. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Valverde. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Nandez. Rodrigo Salazar. The attack carried promise, but petered out. Good physical play. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Diogo Dalot. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Well, he's given us away. Good looking move. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Ronaldo. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Portugal finding space on the wing. And strong play here. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Using his physical strength to shield it. Torreira. Now what can they do from here? Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Stuart, your overall assessment?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
We're just 30 minutes or so from one of Germany's great historic cities, Heidelberg. We're at the Pre-Zero Arena in Sinsheim. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivered into the box. Clearance left a bit to be desired. No way through. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. For his own highlights reel. Who can they pick out? And clears the danger. And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Bentancur. And Valverde. Can they prize them open now? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Corsair. Ferreira. Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Silva. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Bernardo Silva. Now with Ronaldo. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And over it comes. Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Arambari. Now, options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Conceição. Ferreira. Has eyes for goal! Well, just centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
Vecino. Valverde. Another perfect position to read it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Francisco Conceição. And passing it well. He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Could be dangerous. And a confident clearance. Nandez. Now with Arambari. Darwin Núñez. Really good ball there. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Conceição. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Francisco Conceição. Ronaldo. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Takes in. Oh, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. Arambari. Went in strongly, decisively. And he has options available, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now with Silva. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Ferreira. Ronaldo. He'll have a go here. Nicely saved. So the corner played into the box. Well, pressure building, another corner. Now how about the short corner? Fernandes. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Nunez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Return to Ronaldo. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And a fine stop. Let's see about the delivery. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Oliveira. Vecino. Bentancur with it. Committed challenge. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Vecino. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Here's Ronaldo. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jimenez. Arambari. And easily intercepted. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Here's Ronaldo. Fruitful looking attack. Dalot. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Bentancur. Vecino on the ball. On to Silva. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Diogo Dalot. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. Dalot. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Naitan Nandez. Nunez. It's with Bentancur. Oliveira. Arambari. Mauro Arambari. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Might be dangerous. Bruno Fernandes has it. Francisco Conceição. Bruno Fernandes has it. Could be troublesome. Dalot. Has someone to play it to. And kept out by Jimenez. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Ronaldo Silva. Now with Ronaldo. Opportunity. Oh, good work by the keeper. He's driven in the corner. Good piece of defending. Valverde. He's broken free. And tried to place it with only the keeper to beat.
Well, I have to say, I never really fancied him to score there. That was a golden opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes has it. On to Silva. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And kicked out by Jimenez. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Federico Valverde. On to Arambari. Here's Valverde. Araujo. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Pulls it back. Oh, great block. Silva. Nuno Mendes. Given away by Portugal. Mauro Arambari. great challenge. Free kick here. Fantastic effort, especially from that sort of range.
Well, it really is a good effort. He's got such good technique. That was a great strike.
Nuno Mendes. Now with Silva. Mendes. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. And space to cross it. Bernardo Silva. Couldn't quite hang on. A chance now with the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And a time for cool heads. It looks promising. Naitan Nandez. Federico Valverde. Araujo. Now with Arambari. Well, that will do it for now anyway. It brings to an end the first half action here at the Pre-Zero Arena. We always like to assess how things are going for Cristiano Ronaldo. Stuart, a case of could do better.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
So back underway here into the second half. Valverde. Here's Valverde. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal pushing forward with options available. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, a yellow card it is, and not too many complaints.
No, he can't argue with that. He's been warned.
No danger now. Throw in for Portugal coming up. It did look on for them, but not to be. Pedro Neto. Crossing opportunity. Darwin Núñez. Fine work from Portugal to win back possession. And Bernardo Silva has it. Nicely cut out. Nandez. Mauro Arambari. Araujo. Can he find the right pass? Ferreira. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Valverde. Mauro Arambari. Just the challenge that was required. Very quick thinking there. Corsair. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Ronaldo, real chance. Terrific piece of anticipation. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Fernandes. Oh, that's a really good run. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Well, they've decided to make a change. Now, let's see what they can do here. And Bernardo Silva has it. Magnificent defending. Bentancur. Ferreira. Mensch. Fernandes. Great defending here. Well, it just petered out. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Now, what can they do from here? Crossing possibilities. Valverde. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. It's a short one. This looks promising. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Favouring the short one. Looking cross. And when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't.
Well, it's been a good last 15 minutes for Portugal. They're having most of the ball now, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
It's really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending. Great opportunity. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Salazar. One advantage with them. Referee says play on. He's using his strength to good effect. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Bernardo Silva. Now with Fernandes. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Showing good patience. Bernardo Silva. Vitor Ferreira. Nicely timed tackle. Salazar. Well, this could be productive. Rodrigo Salazar. Ronald Araujo. Now can they make something happen? Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And a short corner, let's see. Valverde. Now with Bentancur. Inacio. Neto. Vitor Ferreira. Return to Ronaldo. Vitor Ferreira. High quality defending. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they make it count? Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. Strong play. And that's That's a straightforward stop. Bruno Fernandes has it. Diogo Dalot. Cancelo. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Just cutting off the supply. Bernardo Silva. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Well, he didn't miss by much.
Well, it was struck well, but he'll be disappointed not to test the keeper. It really did open up for him there.
De Arrascaeta. And Valverde. And given away. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Good strength to keep the ball. An effective challenge. Ronald Araujo. Salazar. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Neto. Mensch. Bernardo Silva. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Breaking at pace. Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Well, it's one pass after another. Committed challenge. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Body in the way. Joao Cancelo. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Diogo Dalot. And return to Ronaldo. He takes aim. What a commitment to defending. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Araujo. Showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Ronaldo. And it's Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Silva. Fernandes. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? And he's made his contribution today. A red card here.
Well, it's a close call, but I think the referee just about got that right.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Ronaldo. And here's Cancelo. This could be it! And kicked out by Jimenez. De Arrascaeta. Ronald Araujo. Salazar. attempt at a pass, really. Silva. And strong play here. Good-looking move. It's with Bentancur. Georgian de Arrascaeta. It's with Jonathan Rodriguez. Read it superbly to take back possession. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's a promising move from Portugal. Will he play it in? Dalot. The fans want to see a shot. Bruno Fernandes. He's using his strength to good effect. He's blocked it. Bentancur. Really determined play to hang on to it. Oh, nice ball over the top. Diogo Dalot. It's with Joao Cancelo. And room now out on the wing. And possibilities inside the box. And the keeper completely untroubled. Bruno Fernandes has it. Here's Ronaldo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Bruno Fernandes has it. And it's Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Could be troublesome. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the final whistle here. A real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp on the back of this victory, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, we tend to always anticipate five-star performances from Cristiano Ronaldo. Your verdict on what he actually produced?
Well, he certainly played his part in the win today, but he wasn't at his very best, I have to say. He can really affect a game when he plays well, and he didn't do that today.
To you from the Kraichgau region. We're at this beautifully appointed venue, the Pre-Zero Arena in Zinsheim. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
He has time to play it over. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And he's got the beating of his opponents. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. The opposition starting 11. Federico Valverde plays with Rodrigo Bentancur in the centre of midfield. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And space to cross it. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Naitan Nandez. And Valverde. Bentancur. Here's Valverde. Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Bentancur. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? It's a corner. Played over. We made the catch under pressure. Bentancur. And Valverde. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Pedro Neto. Chance to cross. Bernardo Silva. On to Fernandes. High quality defending. Federico Valverde. Naitan Nandez. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? And kicked out by Jimenez. Araujo. Giving the ball away. Nuno Mendes. That's the ball. Mauro Arambari. He has teammates around him. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Diogo Dalot. A bit wasteful from Portugal. Nandez. Possibilities in the centre. Oh, good vision. But not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ronaldo. Inacio. Bentancur. Here's Valverde. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? But quick thinking defensively. Ferreira. Here's Ronaldo. Dias. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And intercepts again. Oliveira. Bentancur with it. Now what can they do from here? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Silva. Neto. Mensch. Ferreira. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Really good interception. Mauro Arambari. Bruno Fernandes has it. Francisco Conceição. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. So the corner played into the box. And did his job defensively. Naitan Nandez. Now with Arambari. Nunez. Nandez. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Nicely cut out. Ronaldo. Mensch. Pedro Neto. Portugal looking dangerous. Bernardo Silva. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Superbly read and executed. Nandez. Mauro Arambari. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Nuno Mendes. Now with Silva. Oh, could be an opportunity here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Bentancur. And Valverde. Mauro Arambari. Ronald Araujo. Arambari. Moving into the advanced position. Bentancur. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending. Conceição. Well, they know they need to stop him. Couldn't keep it. Federico Valverde. Bentancur. Well, potential danger. Mauro Arambari. Well, he's given us away. Diogo Dalot. Inacio. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Interception to snuff out the danger. Federico Valverde. And Nandez. Arambari. It's a neat move. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Diogo Dalot. Cristiano Ronaldo. Conceição. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Good use of advantage. Ronald Araujo. Valverde. Darwin Núñez. Here's Valverde. It might be on for them. Takes the shot. And that's a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Playing it short. A cut back. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Oh, this is looking promising. It has to be. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Diogo Dalot. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Well, Federico Valverde, one man who's certainly not hiding out there. He's been great to watch.
Yeah, he's done everything you want from a midfield player. He's wriggled out of tight situations, he's played a lot of forward passes, and he's also defended well. His assist is just the icing on the cake.
Valverde. Núñez. Now with Arambari. Good tackle taken away. Ronaldo. Oh, fancy footwork. Diogo Dalot. Taking care of business defensively here. Vitor Ferreira had no interest in losing possession. And possession given away. Arambari. Vecino on the ball. Well, that's an interesting pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Conceição. Might really be able to trouble them here. Ronaldo. On to Bruno Fernandes. Nunez. Vecino on the ball. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Vecino. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Bentancur. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Pedro Neto. Mensch. On to Silva. Ferreira. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Cristiano Ronaldo. Return to Ronaldo. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Chance to equalise. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Well, there we have it. That brings to an end the first half action here at the Pre-Zero Arena. And Darwin Nunez will take plenty of positives from his first half showing. Stuart, what have you made of his performance?
Yeah, good first half performance, obviously with the goal, but with so many chances falling to him, you wonder whether he could have had 2 or 3 by now. But I wouldn't be too surprised, though, if he ends up with the match ball, as he does look a real...
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Valverde. On to Arambari. Bentancur. Determined defending. Ferreira. It's with Bentancur. And a long way out here. Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferreira. Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Valverde. Vecino on the ball. Bentancur. Moving it forward. Could be dangerous. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Oh, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Here it is now, a substitution. Nuno Mendes. On to Silva. Mendes. Vitor Ferreira. And it's a quality pass. And strong play here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. Ferreira. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Bernardo Silva. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking run. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's a short one. Fernandes. Shaping to shoot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Arambari. And Valverde. Now can they make something happen? Well, that's not textbook defending. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Corsair. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Beautifully weighted ball. And an effective clearance. Well, that took confidence. How about the cross? A chance perhaps. And tipping it over the crossbar. Time for a change then. Short corner taken. Fernandes. Dalot. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Oh, did so well to deny him. Who's going to get on the end of it? A no-nonsense defensive clearance. 30 minutes left for play.
Well, Portugal have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, and some of their players have been really good. And if they continue to control the ball, as they're doing at the moment, I'm sure they get that equaliser.
Well, that's right, and unusually they don't have the ball on this occasion. Bentancur and Valverde. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Neto. Ferreira. Now with Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes. Well, they keep passing away. Thumped clear. Now, what can they do from here? And with that, the attack fizzles out. De Arrascaeta. Bentancur with it. Could have added to their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but they're still looking for the buffer here.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Minch. Vitor Ferreira. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Messina. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ferreira. Untidy on the ball. I must say this looks promising. Torreira. Doing well to keep possession. De Arrascaeta. Very quick thinking there. Pedro Neto. Ferreira. Neto. Fluency of movement. Bruno Fernandes has it. Diogo Dalot on the ball. The fans are shouting shoot, and kept out by Jimenez. 20 minutes to go. Salazar. Nunez. Nicely timed tackle. Diogo Dalot. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Vitor Ferreira. Fernandes. Oh, good vision. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Oh, he's given the ball away. How can he take them on and beat them? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence?
I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally.
Vitor Ferreira. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo holds on to it, waiting for assistance. Nunez. Valverde. Federico Valverde. Torreira. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ronaldo. Really determined play to hang on to it. And he was in the right place to intercept. De Arrascaeta. Oh, nice ball over the top. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Superb block. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Bernardo Silva. Vitor Ferreira. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Will he play it in? Well, this could really help the cause. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? It didn't go to plan in the end. Has the strength to hang on to it. Torreira. This looks promising. Just the challenge that was required. Trincao. Difficult to stop him. Options in the centre. It looks promising. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. But nothing comes of it. You can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Now options are plenty. Rodrigo Salazar. And a fine cross. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. It was on its way in. Diogo Dalot. Ferreira. Silva. Here's Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo. Oh, a good save to keep this game all square.
Well, that save has just kept them in it. What a moment for the keeper.
De Arrascaeta. Lucas Torreira now. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Vecino. Must take the lead here. And a fine stop. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And he's fired over the corner. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Ronaldo takes the shot, just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Rodriguez. De Arrascaeta. Who can he pick out? I must say that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Diogo Dalot. Ferreira. It's with Ruben Neves. Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Neves. Oh, a tremendous block. Ronald Araujo. Now Jimenez. Valverde. Lucas Torreira now. Strong play here. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Ferreira. It's with Ruben Neves. Vitor Ferreira. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Federico Valverde. Nunez. Lucas Torreira now. Shot attempted and pushed away to safety. Diogo Dalot. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Rodriguez. And back to Valverde. Nicely timed tackle. Ronaldo. Trincao. It's with Joao Cancelo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Jimenez. Can he find the right pass? Rodriguez. De Arrascaeta. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Trincao. Really effective shielding under pressure. Able to deal with the threat. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Torreira. Rodrigo Salazar. Now Jimenez. Oliveira. Georgian de Arrascaeta. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Trincao. Can they hit on the break? Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Options in the centre. Bruno Fernandes. And crossed in there. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And over comes the corner. A powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. Might be able to produce from this position. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Trincao. It's with Joao Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Ronaldo. Vitor Ferreira. Trincao. Ferreira.
On to Trincao. Fernandes. What a block! Rodriguez. Lucas Torreira now. Has eyes for goal. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. They take it short. Could be threatening. Magnificent defending. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Trincao. It's with Joao Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. A chance to whip it in. Precise ball movement. Trincao. Joao Cancelo. Back to Fernandes. High quality defending. Ball retention so important. Trincao. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Joao Cancelo. Ferreira. It's with Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferreira. And using his strength to shield the ball. He's protecting it effectively. Doing well to keep possession. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's with Ruben Neves. Vitor Ferreira. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Fernandes. And a shot from miles out. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Distributing it well. There to win it back. Trincao. Here's Ronaldo. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Excellent passing. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Nudge in front late on here. And in with a real chance. And still it is level. Goalkeeper comes through.
Well, I thought he would score, but the keeper has done brilliantly there. That's a big moment.
Delivering it. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too.
advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. It did strike the post, but it's a goal. And he steps up to take his penalty. Job done from the spot. And confidently converted. Can he keep us cool? Superbly done. How many players would try that? Well, he's gone for finesse, and it's really paid off. And the penalty converted here. In it goes. And there it is. Perfectly executed. He had to score, and he does. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. And there is the big moment in this penalty shootout. The goalkeeper's contribution means they have won it.
Well, that's a top-class save.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to the eastern part of England. We find ourselves at Carrow Road. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's England facing Ghana.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Phil Foden plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane.
Thank you, Carrow Road. Enjoy the game.
And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And so the match is underway. Using his strength to shield the ball. Williams. Oh, big opportunity! And a decent save. Full credit. Jones. And passing it well. Kane. And threading it through. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. A concession of a corner here. And taken short. Foden. Now with Konsa. Rashford. Königsdörfer. Hansel. Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Declan Rice. Samed. It's with Williams. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Ransford Yeboah Königsdörfer. Kudus. Excellent vision.
Well, deemed to be offside by the nearest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Jones. They've lost it. Jones. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Bellingham. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And credit due, a good intervention. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. James. It needs an accurate cross. Opportunity to go ahead. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. But I'll tell you what, I really admire the fact that Jude Bellingham can do just about everything. He can score, he can set up chances, he can defend. What do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
The red car obstructing the main entrance, please remove
And
it
Bellingham.
as soon as possible. Thank you.
Teammate available. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Königsdörfer. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Bellingham. Now with James. Jude Bellingham. A very timely interception. England looking dangerous. So now a corner. Taken short. Foden. Now with Konsa. And he stopped them in their tracks. And it's opening up. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Goal for
1-0 then.
Number 7, Phil Foden.
Pansil. Königsdörfer. And he read it well, intercepting it. Now options are plenty. And blocked. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here.
Samid. It's a neat move. Driving it towards goal. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, disappointing clearance. Vigorous defending. Can he finish? No problems for the keeper. Well, play is halted for the time being as the physio goes to work.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch, number 6, Aman Gupta. Coming onto the pitch, number 12, Dan Burn.
And so play will be restarted by means of a drop ball. Curtis Jones. Harry Kane. It's Dan Burn. Marcus Rashford. Bellingham. And Rashford. Jude Bellingham. Declan Rice. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Determined defending. Quality pass. Williams. And lining it up. And playing it back. Nicely blocked. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. And Bellingham. Cuts it back. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Declan Rice. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Kane. And possibilities here. Kane. It's got to be. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Thomas Partey. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. Williams. How about the cross? Not the best clearance. Semenyo. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Foden. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Now can they counter clinically? And intercepted it. Burn. Ezri Konsa. Phil Foden now. Shaping to shoot. Strong hand on that one. That's effective pressure. High up the pitch. Could be threatening. And saved by the keeper. Jones has the strength to hang on to it. Konsa. Kane, and that is defending of the highest order. Now with Semenyo. Joseph Patzil. Well, that's splendid play. Opportunity. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Kane. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Well, a bit wasteful from England. Williams. Nicely timed tackle. Harry Kane. Return to Rashford. A concession of a corner here. Playing it short. Marcus Rashford. Opportunity! And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Promising move this from England. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Takes the shot! So near, but wide. Now with Semenyo. It's with Williams. Trying to open up the defence, but how well he did to cut that one out. James. Ezri Konsa. Phil Foden now. Kane. Attacking possibilities for England, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A nice ball over the top. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
This to pull one back.
Save, but still a chance.
Angles it back. Partey. Can he get one back? Oh, no is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Jones. And Rashford. Jude Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. Foden. Konsa. Phil Foden now. Rashford, fine pass.
And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
On with the action. It's been all England so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Marcus Rashford. And easily intercepted. And that is going to close the book on the first half here at Carrow Road. Well, a really terrific outing from Harry Kane so far. Truly making his presence felt, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Determined defending. Rashford. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. The referee is given a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately.
In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
one-sided contest, 4-0. Now with Semenyo. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, he saved it well. Can someone get on the end of this? Not the best clearance, and it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Thomas Partey. Kudus. Mensah. Mohamed Kudus. James. And Rashford. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, surely. Splendid defending. That's really good and effective physical play. Partey. Hansel. Samid. Let's fly here. Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Bellingham. Foden. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Kane. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, a quick counter-attack could be on. Well, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Foden. Very quick thinking there. And teammates around him. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Mohamed Kudus. Good physical play. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Foden. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he take the chance? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Kudus. Williams! But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Foden. Now with Bellingham. Curtis Jones. Jude Bellingham. Jones. They couldn't maintain possession. Partey. Samed.
Could be dangerous. Promising possession, this. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. They favoured a short one here. Phil Foden. And Bellingham. Really good build-up, but no end product. Can he take advantage? And the ruling is offside here. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, this could really help the cause. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Really vital interception. Foden. Reece James. Now Harry Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, fine stop. Joseph Patzil. Samid. It's opening up for them. Corner coming up. And time for the change now. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? They'll have a go here. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And taken short. Determined defending. Now a decent position. He's given us away. Bellingham. Kane. Opportunity here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Just the challenge that was required. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Williams. And holding it up nicely. Kudus. Semenyo. Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
Over it comes. Could still be dangerous. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Declan Rice. Trying to open up the defence. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, good save. Trying to deliver it accurately. It hasn't come to very much. Well, pressure building, another corner. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Disappointing for England to give it away in that manner. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Just 15 minutes remaining. Foden. Curtis Jones. On to James. Foden. Now Harry Kane. And slipped through beautifully. Really vital interception here. Out of play. England throw-in coming up. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Antoine Semenyo. It's with Williams. Now with Semenyo. An attack full of promise. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. It's a nice-looking ball. Still work to do. Really committed defending. Kane. Tino Livramento. Now Harry Kane. Will he finish? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Doing well to keep possession. On to Semenyo. This could be troublesome, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. James. And Bellingham. Phil Foden. James. Foden. On to Kane. And Bellingham. Chance to finish. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Samed. Mohamed Kudus. Just sliding back a bit to get on the ball. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Dan Burn. Pressure applied. Kane. On to James. Bellingham. Foden. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Antoine Semenyo. And using his strength to shield the ball. Williams. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Jude Bellingham. A really effective shielding under pressure. Declan Rice. Tino Livramento. Not a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Livramento. And Kane prepared to fire. And the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Kudus. Mensah. Partey. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Oh, nice ball. Phil Foden. James. Must be. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Thomas Partey. Semenyo. Mohamed Kudus. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Foden. Ezri Konsa. Gordon. Phil Foden now. Real chance. And getting across to stop it. He's driven in the corner. Clearance needed to be better. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bellingham. Konsa. Now, options are plenty. Has the strength to hang on to it. And possession given away. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Harry Kane. Livramento. And Bellingham. Will he finish? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. And the move breaks down. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.